Welcome to the Business Advisor. I'm Sheila Kariuki. Today I'll be speaking to you about the use of assessments, the use of psychometric assessments. And if you've been through an interview lately, you probably have come across one assessment or the other. Assessments largely have been dreaded by the candidates that I come across when we run our assessments. But why is this? Largely it's because of a lack of knowledge of what assessments really are and what assessments seek to identify. And today I just want to give you some insights about what assessments are really about. So psychometric assessments have been designed by psychologists, and they're for purposes of understanding behavior, understanding attitudes, and sometimes even technical competence. So there are two types of assessments. There are the controlled assessments and the uncontrolled assessments. The controlled assessments are the ones that have gone through a rigorous research and development and largely licensed based on training. Specific requirements are needed for one to be licensed to administer psychometric assessments. The uncontrolled ones, though, you find them on the internet, they're open sourced, and anyone can have access to them. So I'm going to be speaking to you a lot more about the controlled assessments because they're the ones that are largely used in business. So the controlled assessments, they seek to understand or to give some insights into one's behaviors, into one's attitudes, and one's technical competence. Why are they being used more and more in business? One is because when you're recruiting, for instance, when you're trying to identify the right talent, one of the key things that you probably want to ensure is a good fit to culture. And so culture is determined by behavior. Composite behaviors determine how things are done within a team, within a group, and that defines culture. So if you're looking to define the right culture, the right behaviors within the team are then very important. So you want to find out when you're interviewing whether the person coming in has the kind of behaviors that you value within your business environment or your business operations. So psychometric assessments give you an insight into that person's behavior even before they come into your organization. Secondly, assessments are also used for development purposes. So not only for recruitment, but also when people now join your organization, you can use assessments to determine developmental gaps. Are there areas like, for instance, in their leadership competence, in their managerial competence that they have gaps in? And based on that information, then you can determine the right development interventions for them. Psychometric assessments have also been used in processes of talent mapping, in processes of succession planning, and that's in way of developing the organization systems and structures to grow its people. So those are some of the ways in which assessments are used, and a bit of an understanding into what assessments are all about, I believe, is important for you to be able to be comfortable to use them and to be able to apply them in the right way. So go ahead, use assessments because behavior is very important. And we also recruit for technical skills, but largely we fire for behavior. So make sure that you bring in the right behaviors, the right attitudes into your team from the beginning. So with that, I hope that I have educated you a little bit more on the use of psychometrics. Until next time, I'm Sheila Kariuki, your business advisor.